Hey guys, what's up? Angus here. Got another review today. This one's of a really cool gun. This is the KWC M3000, fully licensed by CyberGun, and with complete trademarks from Smith & Wesson on the left side here. Now, this is an excellent spring shotgun, single shot. Great for a beginner, great for a backup weapon, great for an urban or a CQB weapon. It's only $72.49 at airsoftStation.com. Just for anyone out there, this is not the cheap Walmart one. This is the complete, full metal, sawed-off version. This weighs about 5.5 pounds. It's not the $30 version. It is the $72. This is a great gun. Cannot wait to review it, so what am I waiting for? Let's get into the review of the CyberGun licensed, Smith & Wesson trademarked, KWC M3000 sawed-off version. Let's start off by opening up the box and seeing what is included when you purchase the Smith & Wesson trademarked M3000 sawed-off version from AirsoftStation.com for $72.49. The box that your M3000 will come in is extremely flashy, which is expected because this gun is licensed by CyberGun. They do up the box so it's all fancy and nice. Shows a picture of the gun along with its name, and it also shows you a ridiculous feet per second down here, 487 FPS. CyberGun chronos their guns with .12 gram BBs. Do not believe the FPS on their boxes. This gun is really shooting 350 to 370 feet per second. There will be a chrono link somewhere in this clip. That's enough about the external of the box. Let's open it up. When you take the box top off, this is what you should see. It's just a standard styrofoam box, so it is really squeaky. And inside the box there is a Smith & Wesson M3000 manual. There is no Chinglish in here. It's in Spanish and English. Really simple instructions just about how to load your magazine and how to cock the gun. Big pictures and in full English. This manual is pretty simplistic, but you're going to expect that when you're getting a gun from CyberGun. Next, there is a rather short cleaning anti-jamming rod, a black bag of about 100 to 200 .2 gram BBs. These are pretty low quality, would not recommend using them. A small plastic bag containing 2 Allen keys, various screws, and a screwdriver, a 40-round metal magazine, and your CyberGun licensed, Smith & Wesson trademarked, KWC M3000 sawed-off airsoft spring shotgun. Now, as you can see, the shotgun looks extremely nice. When you first take it out of the box, the first thing you will notice is the weight. It weighs approximately 5.5 pounds. This is the full metal version, as I have already mentioned, not the cheap plastic version. Again, it is available at Airsoft Station for approximately $72.49. Let's start off by talking about the gun's specifications and its construction. The gun weighs approximately 5.5 pounds and is almost 2 feet in length, making it a very short weapon. Again, this gun is equipped with full trademarks from Smith & Wesson. You see the main Smith & Wesson trademark on the left side of the gun. On the right side of the gun, there is a unique serial number. Now, let's talk about the construction of the M3000. Basically, any bit of black on this gun is metal. This includes the barrel, the 40-round metal magazine, the magazine tube, the trigger guard. It's all metal. The only plastic exceptions are the large orange tip on the front, the false wood pistol grip, and the false wood pump. But besides them, everything else in this gun is solid metal, not the cheap Walmart plastic. Now, let's head out into the field and take a look at some of the features of the KWC M3000. The Smith & Wesson trademarked M3000 is a spring-powered airsoft shotgun. It is not semi-automatic, nor is it tri-shot. It is a single-shot shotgun. It's extremely easy. You should know how to do this. How to cock the weapon is simply to pull the pump back, push it forward. The shotgun is cocked, and you are capable of firing. The pump on this gun is extremely easy to pull back. It's not hard at all. It's not a hard, tough pull, such as I've noticed with a lot of double eagle shotguns. This is an easy, smooth pull and push forward. The gun's magazine holds approximately 40 rounds and is constructed of complete metal. To eject the magazine, simply press both buttons on both sides of the mag at the exact same time and pull out. Again, the magazine holds 40 rounds. It's actually a very big advantage considering that's 10 more than the standard tri-shot shotgun shell with 30 rounds and a lot more than the standard Crossman shotgun with 20 rounds if you're playing as a beginner with this gun. As you can see, it's a square magazine. BBs are placed into the lip in here, 40 rounds. You can use a speed loader or manually with your hand. I'd recommend putting 0.25 grams into the magazine, as these will give you the best accuracy. When your magazine is loaded up, you're ready to put it back in. Simply put the lip in first, push in, hear that loud, reassuring click, and you are ready to fire. Now when you pull it back and pull the trigger, you hear that loud, different pop. That's a different pop than when this gun is loaded. It's quieter when it's loaded. When it's out of ammo, you hear that loud pop. That's a nice thing to let you know you're out of ammo. A different sound, out of ammo, gotta reload. The M3000 does feature an adjustable hop-up located on top of the M3000's barrel. It stands out very nicely thanks to the white paint announcing hop-up right there. This is adjustable via an Allen key that is included in the package. It is extremely important that you adjust your hop-up because you want as much accuracy as possible, considering there are no additional iron sights on top of the M3000 to give you a little bit more edge in hitting your target. Should you be planning to sling this over your back as a backup weapon, this gun does feature 2 sling mounts, one on the front in front of the pump, and one on the bottom of the pistol grip. Keep in mind, if you are planning on putting a sling on this gun, make sure it's a higher quality one or a real one, such as this one from a real 12-gauge Mossberg, because this gun is very heavy. A cheap sling will easily snap, and this gun will end up in the dirt, broken, or damaged. When you've eliminated your final player and getting off the field, you need to turn on your safety. The safety is located behind the trigger, and I will zoom in on it for you now. The safety is this small button right here behind the trigger. When it is sticking out of the left side of the gun is capable of being fired. The trigger can be pulled. When you push the button onto the right side of the gun, so that it's sticking out there, the trigger is held firm and cannot be pulled. Your gun is on safety. Now, let's head back and get in on the final conclusion of the M3000. And now for the final conclusion. This shotgun is a well-built, well-made airsoft weapon. It's great for anyone who's just getting into airsoft. They're a beginner, they're looking for a nice gun to pick up. This is a great one. It's good quality. I'm not saying this gun is bad by saying it's good for a beginner. I'm just pointing out shotguns are always some of the best beginner guns because they don't require you to remember to charge battery, don't require you to have gas to be able to play. This is something a friend calls you up, want to go play, you can just pick this up and go play. And it's not as cheap as a crappy spring rifle. It's also great if you're looking for a backup weapon. You can sling this over your back, considering it is almost 2 feet in length. It's under 2 foot. The only con with that is the gun's weight. It is a bit heavy. That's also kind of a pro. Gives you a really nice weight and nice feeling in your hands. But again, if this is slung over your back and you're running a lot, this will be quite heavy. Now, you could use it for close quarters battle, close quarters combat if you wanted to. Just have to slap some .25s in it so it's shooting under 350, and you could gladly use this in a CQB course. The construction of the gun is extremely nice. Complete metal, this isn't cheap plastic. The weight is great on it, as I've already said. The false wood feels very, very nice, and this is just everything I don't like in a gun, really, but I actually really like the gun. I'm not a big fan of the pistol grip. I prefer a full stock, and I'm not a big fan of no sights, but I actually really, really like this gun. It's fully trademarked by Smith & Wesson on the left side here. That's a big bonus. And the 40-round magazine is another great pro, considering there's a lot more ammo than some of the other shells and magazines are holding. Overall, this gun is a great buy for $72.49. I'd highly recommend you pick it up. If you have the cash laying around, this is a great gun to have, great gun to play with. It's, as you saw in the shooting test, extremely accurate, and as you saw in the chrono, it's shooting 350, 370, good FPS right there, not too high, not too low. It's a great gun, highly recommend you pick it up today. This has been my review of the CyberGun license, Smith & Wesson trademark, KWC sawed-off M3000. Thank you very much for watching, hope you picked this up today, and I do hope you enjoyed the video.